Honorable Floor Leader,
Mr. Speaker, I move that we defer the approval of the journal. So move, Mr. Speaker.
are there any objections to the motion? Hearing none, the motion is carried. Honorable Floor Leader,
Mr. Speaker, I move that we proceed with the reference of business and that the Secretary General be directed to read the titles of bills and resolutions, as well as committee reports and communications. So move, Mr. Speaker.
are there any objections to the motion? Hearing none, the motion is carried. The Secretary General is directed to read the titles of bills and resolutions on first reading, as well as communications and committee reports. Please proceed.
Reference of business, House Resolution 1810, resolution expressing the profound condolences of the House of Representatives to the family of the Honorable Resurrección M. Acop, representative of the 2nd Legislative District of Antipolo City, introduced by the Honorable Speaker, Lord Alan J. Q. Velasco.
The Secretary General is directed to read the body of the resolution expressing our profound condolence to the family of the Honorable Resurrección M. Acop, representative of the 2nd Legislative District of Antipolo City. Please proceed.
House Resolution number 1810, resolution expressing the profound condolences of the House of Representatives to the family of the Honorable Resurrección M. Acop, representative of the 2nd Legislative District of Antipolo City. Whereas on May 28, 2021, Honorable Resurrección M. Acop passed away at the age of 73. Whereas Honorable Acop was born to Mr. Conrado C. Marrero and Mrs. Leonida Begonia Bilen on November 21, 1947, in Bontoc Mountain Province. Whereas, affectionately called a scion by family and friends, Honorable Acop was a devoted and loving wife to her spouse, retired police general and former representative of the 2nd Legislative District of Antipolo City, Honorable Romeo M. Acop, an affectionate mother to their children, Philip Conrad, Rina, Claudine, and Carla Marie. Whereas Representative Acop finished her elementary and secondary education at St. Louis School in Baguio City and earned both her pre-medicine and Doctor of Medicine degrees from the University of Santo Tomas. Whereas during her stint as a lawmaker, Representative Acop principally authored 102 measures and co-authored other very important legislative measures that address issues on child abuse, exploitation and discrimination, health, education and culture, labor and employment, public works, public order and safety, and science and technology. Whereas, as representative of the 2nd Legislative District of Antipolo City, Honorable Acop served as Vice Chairperson of the Committee on Health and was the principal author of Republic Act number 11476, otherwise known as the GMRC and Values Education Act. She also co-authored RA 11466, otherwise known as the Salary Standardization Law of 2019, RA 11479, otherwise known as the Anti-Terrorism Act of 2020, RA 11494, otherwise known as the Bayanihan to Recover as One Act, RA 11525, otherwise known as the COVID-19 Vaccination Program Act of 2021, RA 11522, entitled An Act Declaring May 18 of every year as National Higher Education Day, and RA 11533, entitled An Act Reapportioning the 2nd Legislative District of the Province of Rizal into 3 legislative districts, among others. Whereas Representative Acop was also an accomplished physician, having served as a resident pediatrician at the Cardinal Santos Medical Center from 1974 to 1976. Consultant at the Antipolo Immaculate Conception Medical Center from 1976 to 1978. Practicing pediatrician at the Acop Clinic and Hospital until her demise. Director of the Community Pediatric Society Rizal Chapter and member of the Philippine Medical Association, Antipolo Medical Society, Philippine Pediatric Society, and the to Miss International of the Philippines. Whereas Representative Acop was both a dignified legislator and passionate doctor who was esteemed by her colleagues for her dedication to work and family and commitment to her advocacies and the needs of her constituency. Whereas the passing of Representative Resurrección M. Acop brings unimaginable grief to those whom she left behind, but we honor her invaluable contributions and accomplishments of the 18th Congress. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the House of Representatives to express its profound condolences to the family of the Honorable Resurrección M. Acop, representative of the 2nd Legislative District of Antipolo City. Resolve further that a copy of this resolution be furnished to the bereaved family. Adopted. Lord Alan J. Q. Velasco, Ferdinand Martin G. Romualdez, Joseph Stephen Carops S. Paduano.
Honorable Floor Leader,
Mr. Speaker, I move that we adopt House Resolution number 1810. So move, Mr. Speaker.
are there any objections to the motion? Hearing none, it is with deep sadness and profound respect that House Resolution number 1810 is adopted. Honorable Floor Leader,
Mr. Speaker, I move that we suspend session. I move that we adjourn session and resume tomorrow, June 1, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So moved, Mr. Speaker.
hearing no objection, session is adjourned till June 1, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Recording stopped.
The minority is the majority. Kong Dags, hello.
Sir. Ma'am. 1, 2. Po. Marami pong camera. Po, last one. On photo release. Sir.
Thank you.
Halal na opisyal na bansa ang magtatapos na ang termino sa 2022. Sino-sino na ba ang nagpapahiwatig na